5 on the clock. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Monk's got 5.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
They need this. The shot, no good. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Kings. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
21. Here they come, fans. Jordan.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Metu, he's checked in for Holmes. Miles comes in for Monk. Davis, he's checked in for Herter. And MP is subbed in for Mitchell. Trey Lyles is out there with Murray. Then it's MP. Then it's Terrence Davis. And it's Metu in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Here's Baller. Good on the shot. And the Kings lead by 5. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Davis. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
The Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Free throw good. MP. Memphis trailing here. Outside Jones. From deep, Bane. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
There's Davis with the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And the basket by Aldama.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
MP against Morant. Here's Baller. And Morant clears the board. Memphis shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Monk against Jones. From deep, Bane. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Aldama.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
A nice shot by Baller.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Pass to Aldama. And that one is hammered home.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
A nice shot by Baller.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
And so it's Sacramento closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lyles, he's checked in for Holmes. Murray comes in for Barnes. Monk, he's checked in for Herter. And MP is subbed in for Mitchell. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
On the court for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark. Ja Morant is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 11 in this 3rd quarter. Here's Baller. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Monk with it, guarded by Morant. Good. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Morant, no good.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Baller's shot is off. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage. His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Morant, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Unloads from 13. A nice shot by Baller. MP's got 19 points. And so it's Sacramento out front by 19 going into the break. And their defense.
78. The Grizzlies, 59.
Changes here for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Holmes. Murray comes in for Monk. And MP is subbed in for Herter. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Tillman's checked in for Brooks. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. MP is out there with Davion Mitchell, and it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The assist.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Mitchell against Morant. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Charity stripe shot. Here's Sabonis. And the layup is good. Off the glass. Sabonis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
Adams finds Jackson. Now here's Bane. Pass to Adams. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 16th rebound on the night.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Kings.
It's impressive how so no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Tonight's event.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Join us.
For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you later.
Fast, getting rich this quick. My life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts. Things will go for a different look here. Miles checked in for Murray. Davis comes in for Harrison Barnes. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Baller in for Mitchell. Then for the Raptors, Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Scotty Barnes is out there with Young. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Baller. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Down low. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Van Vliet.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
MP against Van Vliet. Baller. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Trent outside. And here's Barnes for 3. That shot off the mark. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Baller. And he hits it to tie the game up. Baller's got his second bucket tonight. .52 seconds left in the first quarter. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Nice D from Sabonis.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Baller, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Kings have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. That 2 comes in for Trey Lyles. And Toronto also making a switch. Chris Boucher's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Barnes kicks to Trent. Passes it to Achua. He dishes it to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Herter. Shoots over Van Vliet. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Kings lead by 2. And don't completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Young comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Anunoby. He's defended by Herter. Young left side. Pass to Trent. Shot from the top of the key. Sacramento grabs the miss. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
So for Toronto right now, Young out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's OG Anunoby. And then there's Precious Achua. And it's Trent in at the point guard. Anunoby finds Young. Back to Anunoby. Takes the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. Baller, that's good. .41 seconds left in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. He gets that one. And it's a 3-point Sacramento lead.
And such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality passing.
Here's Trent. Nice D from Sabonis.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And a close game so far.
45. The Raptors, 42.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Kings will go for a different look here. That's who's checked in for Sabonis. Lyle comes in for Barnes. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Baller in for Davion Mitchell. The Raptors also changing it up. Achua, he's checked in for Purdy. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. The wing set for him, Huerter and Murray. Trey Lyles out there with Medu, and it's Baller in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential. Pass to Barnes. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP.
And they continue to control the glass.
In the corner, Huerter with it. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Van Vliet against MP. And that one drops for him. Baller's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Shoots from the line. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
11 seconds left to play here in the third. They get it. It's hauled in by Lyle.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings enjoying a 12-point lead as
68. The Raptors.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in its center, locking down the middle. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
Just one.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Raptors trail by 9. The pass to Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Siakam. And the layup falls.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Van Vliet. Takes it off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. MP against Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back. Now the Raptors moving it up. Barnes with the ball. And it's all evened up. Anunoby's got 6 points in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Toronto.
Passes it to Barnes. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Back to Barnes. Clock at 6. And the call will be against Sabonis. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
This quick, my life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this. Hey, I remember when I used to think heaven's in the sky, until I started looking inside my mind. Yeah, heaven's what you make it. Heaven's what you see, but they vision so naked. Man, I wish that I could go back. Sunday mornings with my mama. Blue sky, white clouds, red Honda. But now I'm blowing up quicker than old Nirvana.
Both of these teams have assembled some promising young talent, Clark. Really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to...
Substitution on the court.
Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Payton comes in for Mike Conley. MP is checked in for the Kings. Taking a look at Sacramento. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. MP is out there with Mitchell, and it's Barnes in at the 3.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
They get it again. The score now all even.
And you hear a lot about Murray's activity, especially on the glass. I mean, he never stops working. Gets a lot of second chance points opportunities.
Back to Edwards. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Payton against Barnes. Payton's shot is good.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Pass to Sabonis. Now Barnes. Basket's good. Barnes has gotten his second bucket.
Boy, strength and body control on display there from Barnes. I will tell you what, he's got a competitive spirit to him. He doesn't want any defender to get the better of him.
Payton against Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Gobert, and Iguodala subbed in for McDaniels. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Lyles comes in for Murray. Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And Herter's subbed in for Mitchell.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Shooting for Sacramento.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. We've got 1:08 left now in the first quarter. Back to Anderson. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Holmes. Davis with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Reed. No good. Excellent D there from Holmes. A deep 3 from MP. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Kings ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll get the set.
Making their way onto the court are your minimum.
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Payton is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Outside Payton. Right side Conley. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Terrence Davis out there with MP. Then there's Barnes, then it's Murray, and it's Holmes in at the center position.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
MP against Conley. Baller's shot is off.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Towns passes to Anderson. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Murray. Over Towns. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Barnes.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gobert inside. Defended by Holmes. Gobert, no good. Pass to Bowler. And Conley grabs the miss. Anderson passes to Conley. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they...
The Kings, 42.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn. Changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Iguodala comes in for Towns. And Anderson subbed in for Conley.
One shot.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Andre Iguodala. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. A nice shot by Bowler.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Anderson against Davis. Oh, they get a hand on it. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's Minnesota now. And stolen by Herter. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Davis. Here's McLaughlin. A minute 9 left to play in the third quarter here. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Barnes in the post. Anderson's there. Here's Bowler. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. MP's got 11 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to McLaughlin. Over MP. And it's McLaughlin missing.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Bowler. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, BA, even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in the game. The drive by MP, and the layup falls. 15 points in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings.
The Kings, 66.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the...
Checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Kings also making a change. MP's checked in. Taking a look at the Kings. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Mitchell out there with MP. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're trailing by 8. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
I doubt it. I mean, it's clear what they've got to do. Quick shot, foul, and they need some cooperation with some missed free throws from the opponent.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Fourth personal foul.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9.
At the line for the Kings, Baller.
Both good from the line that time.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Here's Alexander Walker. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Herder. Oh, it's stolen away. So it's the Kings winning this one easily.
That's the end of the
Boy, a
game.
nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
So naked. Hey, man, I wish that I could go back. Sunday mornings when my mama, blue sky, white clouds, red Honda. But now I'm blowing up quicker than old Nirvana. Why these rappers want the drama? Cause we ain't actors. We drop records like it's target practice and let them burn to hold the water like a cactus. My world spins at a different angle. My girl in a Spanish manual. My wallet won't fold, my story's untold. Had to go and get the just to hold. Cause where we from, them boys cold. He said, do not like a dog. Same color veins, you treat me like I'm flawed. And we probably pray to the same God. Hey, I can't believe I'm blowing this fast, getting rich this quick. My life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this. I just keep clearing my mind. I'm finding new ways to make sure it ain't balling inside. I'm at peace. And my grandma my side. She my angel. Only one know how I'm feeling inside. I'm like a tie. Lower than ever, but sure as I'm about to rise. Mama, your son, he doing fine. He about to rise. See all the pain you see in my eyes and all the it's all in my veins. I gave it in exchange to love you. She was soft as silk, sweet like chocolate milk. She the golden child, mama only one. She the holy one. I used to know you back when you was young. Back when we would go out and watch movies. No paparazzi, no fans, and no. I don't need no jewels when I'm with her. She my ruby. Plus she know how to use her mind like Lucy's. Leave it in the past, nothing gon' last young. Can't believe I'm blowing this fast, getting rich this quick. My life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this with the music.
upon a time and I heard that I was ugly.